By forever PhD medical science freestyle. Self-diagnosis is a modern-day healthcare crisis. Superstition is the opium of the ill-informed public. Conspiracy is the opium of the over-informed public. When 10 minutes of Google and every flippin' flat earther feels and behaves like a reputable rocket scientist, human mind has a prehistoric predisposition of propaganda to counteract ignorance. Mind cooks up brilliant fantasies of scientific expertise succumbs to Facebook expertise. Facebook groups become authority on medical diagnosis. Self-diagnosis is a modern-day healthcare crisis where the patient desperately tries to redeem control and trying to ask the experts from science and medicine. A Google certified society only heralds its own funeral. Take people out of healthcare, and healthcare is dead. Take doctors out of healthcare, and healthcare is damaged. Healthcare means at first aid. Healthcare means aid first, rules later. Rapper forever. Take control. Disease is called treatment. To beware of health is called wellness. Medical science victimizes humans to treat humans. Rap in conclusion. Body can't not survive in the vacuum of space. Mind cannot survive in the vacuum of time. Brain cannot survive in the vacuum of skull, so it floats about in the fluid of the spine. Rhyme after rhyme. Medicine means mercy, empathy, dare, integrity, care, and ingenuity, nobility, and ethics. Or it can mean mechanical, egotistical, dehumanizing, indifferent, cold, insensitive, nincompoop, elitist. You decide what you practice, and your decision will determine what you are, a doctor or a butcher, a rapper forever. We are the doctors. Our worship is to the alien, and we don't bow to politicians nor to a bureaucratic bully. Service to the sick is service to the divine. There is no greater divine divinity than being a human lifeline. We don't recognize borders. We don't recognize states. Patient care is our national anthem. Rewarding of medicine is smiling patients. Dead doctor postpones death. Living doctor improves life. While butcher doctor monetize a malady to empower life. Real doctor strive. I will survive rhyme after rhyme. We don't recognize borders. We don't recognize states. Patient care is our national anthem. Reward of medicine is smiling patients. Since the neuroscience research has shown that we possess two distinct forms of self-awareness, one that keeps track of the self across time, and one that registers the self in the present moment. The first about our autobiographical self, autobiographical, logical, infinite, miracle, spiritual, autobiographical self creates connections among experiences and assembles them syllables into a coherent story. This system is rooted in a language. Our narratives change with the telling as our perspective changes and as we incorporate a new input. Such changes are called switching and clinical patient practice, and we see them often in individuals with trauma histories. Patients activate distinctly different emotional and psychological states as they move from one topic to another. Switching manifests not only as remarkably different vocal patterns, but also in different facial expressions and body movements. Some patients even appear to change their personal identity from timid to forceful and aggressive, or from anxious, compliant, and starkly seductive. When they write about their deepest fears, their handwriting often becomes more childlike and primitive, and wraps in a mess. There is no question traumatized people have irrational thoughts. I was to blame for being in contrast to phobias such as a spider phobia, which is based on a specific irrational fear. Post-traumatic stress is the result of a fundamental reorganization of the central nervous system based on having experienced an actual threat of annihilation or seeing someone else being annihilated, which reorganizes self-experience as helpless and the interpretation of reality. The entire world is a dangerous place. Wrap it away. as a therapist, teacher, or mentor, you try to fill the holes of early deprivation. If as a therapist, teacher, or mentor, you try to fill the holes of early deprivation. You come up against the fact that you are the wrong person at the wrong time in the wrong place, away not rapid in a palace. Medical science has made such tremendous progress that there is hardly a healthy human left spit and wraps in a mess. Medical science has made such tremendous progress that there is hardly a healthy man left. Rap. The information age has taken away the most useful function of the age. Children no longer connect to them for wisdom or what for them a longer life. Rap. Celebrities and influencers are not health experts. Stop taking medical advice from half-wits of wellness. Stop being a 2-bit doctor from 10 minutes of Googling, for Google is not a substitute for doctors and nurses compared to that of a trained and experienced doctor. Rapper forever. Even as a neurobiologist, my diagnosis skills are insignificant. Then why can't you accept that when it comes to medicine, your opinion is worth no more than a counterfeit coin? One goes through years of training and many sleepless nights. Then they earn the right to wear the white coat of service, rap and entice, and yet upon spending an hour surfing on the internet, you put on the personality of a gray-haired neurologist. Lack of expertise is by no means the same as lack of identity. The denial of expertise indicates the definite lack of senility. Stop being a 2-bit doctor from 10 minutes of Googling. Bye forever. Medical scientist, freestylist, infinitist.